rob me. Sit behind this, I dog me. I wasn't too good at math, on God, I run with problems. Hey, I'm a money harlot. Not even all of it. People falling. Tryna go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Bro, that's behind me. Get on side me. I don't party. The mic money Scotty. Toys, try me. Harley. Money, I say, fuck like I want go hit money. Look just like Barney, and I live it, you record it. Daytime, he performance. Nighttime, I'm in the foreign. No, got it party. Why she think she important? And old time, you know, I ain't getting none. I like my boy, she's poppin'.
Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And it's denied. Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. Screen by Sabonis. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
Yeah, there's some skill and some strength involved in that play. Domas doing work.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. When I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now Monk. After the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Back to Valanciunas. On deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. here's Oklahoma City. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Picked by Williams.
3-second violation.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Here's Levine, following the score by Oklahoma City. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
2 shots.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Outside Williams. 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Sabonis. Ellis outside. Back to Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. The Thunder pull it in. 1:32 left here in the opening quarter. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
DeRozan on the wing. To the wing on the left. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Sabonis. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Back to Sabonis. No good, unable to end this run. The Thunder leading by 11. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Hartenstein. Drills the 3-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 14-point lead as we...
The Kings, 6.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
That one goes. Count it. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Ellis can't get it to go.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here we are sizing up GA.
I just bought a new, now she spent